Okay, so we're going to get into some predictions, starting just with an early prediction for your finals MVP, because there's been a lot of discussion between Brunson and Cat. But Mase, who would your pick be right now?
I mean, right now, you have to give it the pause. Yeah, I think Cat would. I would think Cat. He set the tone for this team. Jalen Brunson just keeps coming through in the clutch, but as the game is going on, Cat is just consistent. Without Cat, they wouldn't win even with the performance of Jalen Brunson. So if it's based upon who's the most valuable, that would be the most valuable to me.
I agree with Mase as far as Cat is the MVP so far of this series, but I don't know if voters will be persuaded what Jalen Brunson done all year. You know, some voters may be like, "Now fuck that, he wild out. He did it all year." Now we're going off the series. I totally agree with Mase, because think about this: it boils down to the series. That's what the vote should be decided on. Steph Curry, out of the 4 championships that he has, only has 1 MVP. You know what I'm saying? Iguodala got MVP one year for playing good defense on LeBron James. So if we're talking about the series, I agree with Mase. It's Cat, but just the grasp that Jalen Brunson has on New York City. He's the engineer. He's the doctor. He's my father. Yo, the grasp he has on New York is just ridiculous. So it's wild. So at the end of the day, totally agree with Mase 100%, but I don't know how much is that going to be persuaded by the love they have for Jalen Brunson.
He's my father.
Crazy. Okay, so another thing, everybody keeps saying Spurs can't go to the Garden down 0-2. It's not going to happen. So looking into this next game, Mase, tonight, do you think they have a chance?
I think if there's ever a game they're going to win, is this game. Other than this game, there's no other game to win, because if they lose tonight, they're not going to come back Wednesday and win. It's going to be, oh, my goodness, every dunk, every shot that goes in, people are just going to lose it. I think this is the game they have to win. But I don't think they win it. I don't think they win it. I think New York, but they might. Let me check that back. This might be the game they could win, because Trump coming is going to change the atmosphere. All right.
So many factors. Yeah.
Yeah, Mase is correct. Like, listen, look, you had to win one at home, and they didn't do that. But if there's a game that they ever have to win, it has to be tonight. Because I seen it in game 2, actually. It looked like game 2 when they were down 12 points, 13 points, whatever it was, 12, 14 points. You could tell the body language. You could see damn, we about to lose this one too. They made a great comeback in the 4th quarter, less than 5 minutes left. But you look going into that end of 3rd quarter, when the Knicks are up, going into the 4th quarter, the body language for the Spurs said it all. They were almost like, shh, forget it. Knicks start missing some shots, they start making some shots. They start missing some shots, start making some shots. They come into that Garden down 0-3. When you talk about the pressure, the last question you asked that, this is going to be pressure like you've never seen in 0-3, because what people are going to be doing is the celebration starts after game 3, you don't win it. It starts immediately. It starts at what? Game starts at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. The celebration starts at 11 p.m. for the championship tomorrow night if the Spurs don't win the game. It's already started the celebration.
Yeah.
But the real, not go to sleep for a week and a half celebration starts tomorrow night at 11 p.m. if the Spurs do not pull this game off. So if it was a game they ever had to win, like I said, I think they need to win in San Antonio. But you go down 0-3, I think they're mentally tapped out and don't even win a game 4.
So I want to be optimistic here, right? Just because.
No, I'm not saying they're going to lose.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know. But because listen.
You don't know. I don't know either.
Nobody knows. That's why we get, people get paid to make educated guesses. I'm just saying, looking at the body language of the San Antonio Spurs, listen, they may mentally be like, we was there. We had a chance to win this game. They had no chance to win game 1. They could go into game 2 and say, that game was ours, and feel mentally good. And then the Knicks may have the mentality like, nigga, we let too many things fuck up. Jalen Brunson didn't play good. Josh Hart with no points. Listen, they may look at it like this, but like I'm saying, I want you to be optimistic what you was about to say, but I'm not saying that Knicks are definitely going to win. I'm just telling you what's going to happen if they do win tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to
all
interrupt
good.
you.
I was just going to say, it is difficult because it's like going into this series, I mean, I know I predicted the Knicks, but it's like I don't want to completely count the Spurs out just because I just don't think you can count anybody out. But I want to go to like a deeper conversation regarding this because I think, Mase, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, at some point you were saying if Wemby does blank, he could start getting into maybe not specifically the GOAT conversation, but up into those ranks just because of who he is, his stature, and what he could accomplish. But say the Spurs, right, are able to completely flip this series around, right?
He's going down.
That's my question to you.
Going down as the GOAT for now.
What does that mean for now?
That's new hotness speech. I'm learning new hotness lingo. They'll find a reason to put you at the top. Even if they have to make a new category, it's GOAT for now until we talk about it later. It's just a new way to look at it. That's what they.
So you would put him in that category
if
they flip the series. That's what I'm asking.
If he comes back and win this in 6, he's the GOAT.
Okay. Cam, your thoughts?
He's the GOAT.
I don't know about the GOAT, but he has to be in the conversation. And it depends on what kind of performance he has in these games, too. Like, we seen, I think it was last series, game 1, when he had 42 and 24. It got to be that.
Yeah.
It got to be that. And I don't think that they letting him have it. Because think about this, right? I'm not sitting there comparing, but you went against this. You just went against Hartenstein, and I don't know what Chet was doing. I know the Knicks looked at it like, we not doing that.
Yeah,
we're not going to let them niggas. There's 2 black niggas and them just 2 white niggas. That's how they looked at it. Mm-hmm. He disrespected them white boys. That's how motherfucking OG, Mitchell Robinson, and Cat may be looking at it. But it depends on what kind of performance he has. I think that also a real big problem is, and I talked about it game 1, Stephon Castle. We talk about how good Stephon Castle could be and should be, and people talking about he's going to make an all-NBA team next year, et cetera. It's too many times he's in the paint looking to pass, and they're anticipating that. They're anticipating his pass, and he's turning the ball over. I'd rather him miss than turn the ball over several times, especially when you're in the paint. I just don't get it. So it's not just going to be Wemby. It's going to take help from Stephon Castle. Mase pointed this out early as well. You got Dylan Harper playing great in the first half, and then you go away from that in the second half. I know for me, the way I look at the Spurs play, coached by Mitch Johnson, is that it's the ultimate team basketball. This nigga have 20 this half, this nigga have 20 the next half, outside of Wemby I'm talking about. And fuck that. If I got 17 in the first half, we gonna see what it's looking like in the second half. Yo, I know motherfucking PT, you open, but I'm hot. I'm hot. Let me see how this is gonna turn out.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, pause. But pause, what else? But I'm just saying, you're right, that was a pause. But that's just the facts. If I'm hot, pause, I gotta go. I gotta go, man. That's a fact.
No, that's just true. Because they're worried about who they want to win the game for them. Instead of in the championship, it's whoever gets going, pause. Because we've seen a Spurs team where Kawhi Leonard was the MVP, but he was on a team with all of these players that could have been MVP as well. But he caught the assignment. He delivered the deliverables, and that's why he's MVP. And I think this Spurs team could have still been the champs. It's just they refuse to let Harper have this moment. It's really his moment because he's the difference maker on that team. And especially if you're 6'6" and you're guarded by a guard that's 6'1", There's no way he's supposed to be able to stop you. And you could see when he got the basket and he made a face towards Jalen Brunson, and you could tell he was ready to take over the game, but then they took the ball right back out of his hands, put it back in De'Aaron Fox's hand. He hit a three, but then they start drifting again. And this happened 2 games straight. If you go back and look, Harper got going in the first game, they went away from him. And he was looking like they couldn't guard him. But for some reason, the coach, Mitch, he just wants somebody else to be the player. And that is going to cost them the championship.
Yeah. A lot of adjustments to be made, but we will see what happens tonight.